Cris, the inevitable question that everybody's asking you, the weight. How is it? How are you now at this point? It's Wednesday, so how's it going?
It's always hard to make 140, but last interviews, we cannot eat, you freaking stress, and it takes so much. And then I show the stress, I am stressed, and then, but now everything in control, in my team, and I think it'll be everything right Friday. And it'll be tough, it'll be easy, Today I did amazing training with my coach, we did like pads and then run. And I think it'll be everything okay.
You still have a lot to lose?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
But because I think the main thing is that you came in heavier than people, because there's this new, not rule, but the UFC has been trying to control that weight coming in, and you were above that. Was that something, how did the UFC handle that? Did they offer you anything? How was that conducted when they noticed how heavy you were coming in?
Then when they know I'm heavier, and then start call me and they check the weight all the time, then care about my health, they don't really want the fight to happen or have nothing bad with me. It's important make the fight happen and be okay. And then all the time, then call me, check my weight, see everything right, and they decide the weight for be everything okay.
At any point did they say, let's do this at a different weight, or maybe maybe postpone the fight? Was that ever a conversation?
No, then check now everything, and if I think it's something happened, of course, then care more about my health than just the fight, just the weight. I think this show it's the fight, and I think of course if something happened, it will be possible.
But as you were just, it was kind of in the realm of possibility, but you never really...
No, then because then follow me now all the time, and if you then see it'll be no good for me, then you for sure they'll make something special.
Okay, got it. And as far as the one big part of the whole weight controversy were the birth control pills, because we saw that on the video, and it seemed like you were having an argument with your nutritionist about that. How did the birth control pills come into play? Was it a suggestion by him, and did you get them prescribed by your doctor? How was that whole birth control situation?
The 2 days ago I was really pissed off because of everything, and then this is new for me about this birth control. And then, I believe in George Lockhart. We work almost 3 years.
Yeah.
And then, but sometimes when you check your weight, you see really different. And I was stressed, and I tell him, but birth control hold a little bit of water.
Yeah.
And it's really hard when you train, and you check your weight to see don't change a little bit.
Yeah.
And not the same before, I was never used this. But I trust him, and this day I was really pissed off and stressed. Because it's the day, the fight, day when you lose weight, you little bit, and everybody say, this week we don't get it serious, anything you do. And I believe in him. We're 3 years together, and I hope he's doing all right. And do amazing fight Saturday.
Yeah, because that was actually what I was going to ask you, because it was public that you guys were just not seeing eye to eye, and I'm sure you had to answer a bunch of questions about that, and so did he. But the video, it was something that your team put out. Did you have control over it? Did at any point you were kind of like, maybe we shouldn't?
Because the 2 days I didn't do the interview, and I was speak everything on speak because it was a really bad day. And then to give you opportunity for George to say why he did this, about this. And because we family, his part family, he's not against me. And then, but the day I was really pissed off, and then we give opportunity for him to explain why this has happened, and it just happened, the best family ever together happened, everybody do this.
And now you're...
Everybody knew everybody say, okay, they're fighting, it's normal, family, but we cool now, we training together, and today just running for me, he's giving mails before I came, for be okay.
And I just saw on your Twitter, you mentioned that you RT'd someone and said it was your last. That was it, my last, about the weight cut. Does that mean you're not going to do 140 anymore?
You know, my last fight, I did my last. All my camp last fight, I say, man, this is my last time 140 because it's hard, you know. But everybody say, okay, after fight, you know, after fight, I look at my box coach, Jace, I say, I want to fight again, you know. And he's like, Cris, you're crazy, you know. It's 1 week before the fight, you say, I don't want to fight this weight more. And then, you know, it's really hard, maybe 140, but I don't know what I do after. You know, I leave in hands of UFC, and I want to say thank you, Dana White, for the opportunity main event. But I leave in his hands, you know, and what he put, I will do, and I just have to train and be ready.
So it was your last? No, it's not your last. We don't know.
It's not my last. You know, I'm a world champion, 145 pounder, and then when I fight, I know when I fight, I'm still the champion. You know, this is for me, it's very responsible. If I fight 140 or 45, doesn't matter for me. And I was thinking, I go there to defend my belt, you know, and then, you know, I leave in his hand. You know, if I have opportunity to fight 140, you know, same last time I say I don't want to fight 140, but if it happens, it's really hard. You know, this is time I just have to struggle because of the birth control, but this never happen again because I'm not using it again, and then you'll be okay in the last fight.
Oh, so you're not using it again? You think that
I will not. No, I will stop. No, I still, because I will stop after this, you know, and make sure if this is fault or not, you know.
Okay, but it was kind of like as it stands an experiment that for you. That
yeah, but it is, yeah.
With hormones, I guess that's.
Yeah.
It's unpredictable.
Yes, it's gross. Now I know what's gross feel to hold the water. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing. So, for a woman, it's much harder to cut the weight, and you cut a lot, right? So that was maybe.
Yeah, for my division too. You know, I'm a big girl. I have big muscle, and for my division, I already cut a lot. Yeah, but you know, I think when you cut weight, you train more. You know, if you Sunday in the house at nighttime, you watch TV, somebody asks you, let's go run. If you don't need to cut weight, I'm not going to run. Now, if you want to, you will go on run. And then, you know, sometimes I like because I train more and will be more in shape in the fight. And yeah, it'll be heavyweight. If you ask me, are you going to run Sunday night? No, do this, you know.
Because you said, so I'm leaving in Dana's hand, but at the same time, it doesn't seem like you're happy with the way that the UFC has been sort of treating your weight situation. I'm not giving you the 145-pound fight.
You know, something I was thinking, you know, you don't have to do my division. You know, I already were champion 145. If you make it like the fight to just agree, girls fight me, we can make one way to be good for everyone, you know. And I'm happy because I just have the opportunity, then give it the opportunity for me, fight 140, my last fight, and I'm really happy because this is the biggest fight UFC in Brazil, and I'm really blessed for be there and they make this opportunity and then open this opportunity for me because don't have my division. It is they make something 140 for me, and I feel blessed about this, you know. And then after this fight, see everybody really like my fight. And then give them the opportunity to be main event again in Brazil. Yeah. I'm happy about this. I don't tell you I'm happy now because I'm cut weight, you know, it's hard. But I'm really happy for the opportunity and I'm very excited for this fight. You know, Lina, she's a good opponent. She's have 60, 70 fights Muay Thai, kickbox together. And I think great opportunity for me because I'm a striker. I like strike and stand up. And she liked you. And I think I would be excited for all people to watch, you know. For sure, BKO, something like this, you know. And for sure, I will do my best over there and bring a victory for Brazil.
She did say she was looking to fight 5 rounds.
You know, I'm ready for 5 rounds. Since she's hoping I'm gonna be tired, man, I'm run so much for this camp. And let's do this. You know, I trained for 6 rounds.
So you were talking about 145 at your division at Invicta, and you have been talking about your desire to go back to Invicta to defend that belt. Do you have anything already in mind for that? Do you have any opponents in mind at Invicta? Is that something that you're looking to do after you're done with this fight?
You know, Shanna, she's asking for time for to develop next contender for the belt, and then we give the time, and this I have the opportunity to fight again, you know, in UFC. And let's see, you know, I'm never choosing my opponent, and you know, I see if my manager. Of course, I want to defend my belt. If somebody else want to fight, I think it's the right way. If you hold your belt, you know, if you don't want to hold anymore, you let it go. You know, give opportunities for other girls.
But then, if you would let it go, what would you do? Would you go straight, just be a full-time UFC fighter?
I don't know. I don't know. I have to see after this fight. You know, always I don't like make plan. You know, I like just do what I'm doing now and same the last fight. I was thinking maybe my last fight, I don't know, the first opportunity for me, and now I'm again here in main event. Don't better just don't make plans, just wait.
Okay, because I think the sentiment generally that we've been getting a lot is just this. So she's going through all this sacrifice to make 140, but at the end of the day, you're fighting a newcomer. That I've read the word meaningless in the sense that this fight doesn't really do much for your career, but it's a headliner in Brazil. So for you, what does it mean, and why did you think, okay, that's worth making 140 for this particular fight?
I think all the fights I'm doing, it's important for my career. I think I train so much, and then for me, be here in the main event in Brazil and the UFC, I think it's an honor. I think it's really important for my career because there's a lot of fighters want to be main event. And then I have this opportunity. And Lina is a great opponent, but everybody don't know too much her, maybe because she's coming from Muay Thai and the kickboxing. But I think it'll be an amazing fight.
You were talking about the matchup and the fact that she's a striker and that you think it's going to be an exciting
I think so. I think because this then match this fight because she's a striker, I'm a striker, and I think people will be looking for this big KO. I think it'll be a great fight.
So during the fight week, you've been getting probably the same questions over and over. The weight. Is it something that bothers you that you keep getting asked every 5 minutes about your weight? Does it annoy you at any level? Or?
It's not just an interview all the time. When in the morning, George texts me, what is the weight? In the night, what is the weight? After training, what is the weight? I have my scale in my backpack all the time. And then it's normal, I think it's something, it's annoying, but girls don't like scale, But I now with friends, I see her all the time, and then it's my job, It's something I cannot hate the scale. I have to do this, and it's my opportunity for me to fight.
And on the other hand, the reaction to all of this, you've been getting a lot of sympathy from fans and people who are worried about you and worried about your health and worried about your cut. Do you appreciate that other side of just having people come up to you and be like, be safe, Cris, don't.
Yeah, I have a lot of messages. It's something nice because people understand why the process we pass, all the fighters. Not just me, okay, people see me, but all the fighters cut the weight and the training, and some fans just watch you inside the octagon, don't know what's happened. I think when the fans look at everything we pass, man, then be more fan, because you see the lot of things we do for being inside cage. When you go inside the cage, you're already champion, because it's really hard to step inside cage. And then when they can see the backstage, to be a fighter, lose weight, training every day, and eat less, and then it's very have to have discipline and everything. I think that's getting more fans and more interesting. Yeah.
Is that what's behind your approach to just showing videos of being active on social media? Is that something that you actually want to show, just the actual life of a fighter?
Before I really don't like. I don't like to show anything, but I think this is help, for helping all my fans, see and follow me. Because before I was fighting, I were champion in Strike Force, I fight in Elite XC, and the people just know me inside cage. And everybody think I'm a mean person. Everybody asking me, she's really bad. Oh, really? She say hi for you, she take picture for you. And I say, man, I'm really bad inside the octagon. I'm not bad outside. And I think this is cool because people can meet me and they know about my life. I have a normal life. I'm a normal girl, I have family, and then I think people can appreciate more, not just know me inside cage, because in cage you cannot see me inside cage and say she's really nice, and then I think cool when people see outside cage.